Hello, what is up? We are here. It is Wednesday. We are now, you know, season one active. Um, it's raid night. We're going to pick up normal Nerub-ar Palace, which we started up last night, and we got all the way up to Ansurek, but we didn't really have any time to look at her, so tonight we're going to start with that, and then see how we do, and then hopefully get into Heroic and all of that, so good stuff. I mean, raid felt great last night. I wasn't looking for anything that was going to be super punishing or anything. We kind of just ran through it. And that was exactly what I wanted. Guess let me get into voice chat. I think we're going up here. I don't know.
I heard you're pretty easy.
Oh. There's no ladies in here, so I can do it now.
Wow, that noise was crazy. It was like I heard Kevin say you're pretty easy, and then I heard the
Yep, so did I.
moan. I don't know what else to call it. It was good.
Oh, he called me easy. I was just letting him know. I was agreeing with him, you know?
Yeah.
That's not a way to let me agree.
Oh, my bad. I should have just said, yeah, I'm easy.
Yeah, there you go.
Like Sunday morning. If you're in the ID last night, whisper me, Imv. No, fail.
Like, the outcome was the same.
You made me no.
Oh, you had to click it?
I had to. You made me click a UI element.
No. Oh well. Lessons learned. I figured you would have just invited me like you always did.
Well, I gotta do it a little bit differently right now because of overflow and stuff. Also, like normally you'd be the first person I would invite to start the raid group because you'd be on, but Izzy requested up of me first before he even had a group, so then I was like, okay, well, I have a group, and then
Against me. I hear their whispers. Betrayers. All of you. Gods. Kill them all.
okay, let's ping the Discord for starting zone. Everybody who requests on me fails. Okay. I guess I'll do a tweet. Nobody cares, but, you know, whatever. Hmm.
I don't know what that spider did to you, Destroyer, but you messed it up.
Um. Where is everybody? I mean, we're not late yet, but I'd like to get the group rounded out. You know, gotta do the split group business, of course. My favorite. Like, I should have 3 other healers? If anybody's waiting on invites, whisper me inv, INV. If you were in last night. Gary is here tonight. Desk told me that he would not be here because he was stuck waiting for a boat. So Gary had Gobi had Gary's spot last night, and then Gary can have Desk's spot tonight, I guess, and then that'll be fine.
You better get to do your favorite thing for this fight.
I know. But that's okay, because if we get that far, then I also need to have it that way for the second heroic fight, so... As long as I don't have to, like, set it up and pull it apart and set it up and pull it apart over and over again. Who else was healing last night?
Purges.
Oh, okay.
Wife just called him away. He'll be back in a second.
Oh, God. What did he do now?
Replace him with Zob. We don't need him.
Probably broke the car or something.
Probably.
Typical priest.
This is why their bottom tier. Yo, Case, what up? No, how dare you? Don't come in here with that. Your Grummel hatred. How dare you, sir? Look at them. They're so cool, man. I wish I was a Grummel. Being a human stinks. Grummels are chilling. Okay, Use balance. I believe he's playing Elemental. Enhance. Okay. I got 2 survival hunters. Like what is even happening? Um I think this is okay, and then Purgy can go over there.
Sorry,
Okay.
we almost just had a propane tank blow up in my garage, but
Whoa.
I'm back.
Okay. Nothing exploded.
Yeah, that was
There's something
scary.
upstairs.
Yikes, dude.
Purgy, I'm assuming you need a summon.
Yeah, I'm flying over, but I'm sure a summon will get me there quicker.
It sounds like some real Florida man business there.
Yeah,
Just
it was
saying.
unreal. I got logged into the game and sat down, and my wife was like, "I need you to come to the garage right now." I ran out
Oh,
there, and my
wow.
whole garage smelled like propane and was filled with smoke. So,
Holy crap.
Well, I'm glad you got that under control.
Um. Where's Affy?
By the way, enchanters, if you hadn't noticed, you look in your spellbook, you'll get the shatter recipe in your chanting.
When did they hotfix that in? Because I was
Last night.
complaining, really. I thought
Yeah.
you're talking about the blue to green shatter, or
Yeah, no, blue to green. They just hotfixed it and just added it to your last night.
because I remember getting angry about not greens being so hard to find, and then I googled it, and there was a Wowhead comment, top comment. Hey, they just hotfixed this in. I was like, oh, okay. I was trying to make weapon oils.
Okay. Come on, Pete. Holding up the whole operation for the other tank. Of course. Fashionably late.
I feel like new chanting sound effects. They're so soothing.
They need to make it so you can sell disenchant scrolls. Like, hey, give me a thing that makes it so I get some amount of mats from all of my junk.
Alright, we're full up. I think I got everybody. I mean, just waiting on Pete. Let's kill this stuff, I guess.
Veggie, no! I feared you all the way off.
I didn't know we could do that.
I mean,
Feed me.
it was like technically still a safe spot, but there was no way for him to move his character and get back.
Huh.
I was like half a pixel hanging on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the video game can figure out how to do it, but there's no way a human input could do that.
Right.
Thank you for exposing the rot within my court. None of them were worthy of ascension.
I mean, we'll just summon up at the boss. We have to summon Pete anyway. Yo, Hawk, what's up, man? I mean, we did great. We got
She's got butt spikes.
We got through what 7 bosses in 2 hours. I think we one-shot the first like 4. So yeah, I mean, it felt pretty good. We didn't get like stuck on anything because of group scaling size or whatever, which I'm always kind of afraid of coming in with 30, you know. So that felt pretty good. So yeah, I mean, tonight hopefully we'll get this in a couple pulls and then start up heroic for the week and see how far we can get. Right now, getting off to I'm waiting on my co-tank to hop in here so we can get rolling. Oh man. Yo, Xander, what up, man? I mean, we're doing pretty good. First night was nice, you know. Stuff just kind of fell over, which is what I wanted. I didn't want any. I mean, like I remember first night of Fall of the Incarnates. It was just like, well, your group is too big, so you get to die on Dathia all night. Like that sucked. Yeah, Silken Cord's like the first boss that's actually hard, I think. It's weird for Pete to be this late without saying anything about it. I'll have a text message. Nothing in Discord. He's not in game. Yeah, I don't know where Pete is. It's weird for him to be like legit late without letting anybody know via any means. So yeah, when the room doesn't scale exactly, the room doesn't get bigger.
Maybe he's just in the bathroom.
Maybe. I mean, I get it. Yeah, like the bosses get a little bit more
You don't bring your
complex,
phone
but
into the bathroom with you?
they don't get, you know, they don't get any like more
I do.
difficult in terms of tuning. I don't
He
think
wanted
it's just
to
like
have, like
His
a
phone
pure
you gotta do this
moment.
right.
You wanted to have Pete's happy time.
His phone died and the power went out. He's just in the dark.
Oh man. I don't know. Shit, what are we gonna do, man? Well, does anybody have a tank spec?
I do.
I do.
I mean, having fever switch is probably what I would lean towards.
Your call, boss.
Just is lower impact, I feel like. I mean, I don't want to wait too much longer to start looking at stuff. I don't want to leave him out, but like there's 29 of us here.
This will probably take us a few pulls to get into it anyway.
Yeah. All right. So phase 1, we're going to take her like to the edge. She's going to hit the tank with like a poison thing. It's going to put a bunch of poison on the ground, and we're going to move away from that. So just be aware. Like, don't be, if you're like right up under her, you're going to have to move quite a bit. It's actually a pretty big puddle. Reactive toxins, like the big green circle on somebody that leaves the circle with the poison bubble in it. You want to put that in towards the center of the room. And then what happens is when Venom Nova comes out, we're all going to stand in that circle. And when the Nova is about to cast, one person is going to step on the bubble and shoot us all up in the air over top of the Venom wave. My vote for the run into the bubble duty would be coming at you.
Yes, sir.
Because if you're in there, then that's good, and then you know, just take a look, make sure basically everybody's in there. Unless somebody's really not paying attention, then we can't help them. It also does a thing like the roots on second to last boss in the last raid. Silken Tomb, it's called. It's little circles, and everybody gets rooted. So try to hang out close together, but not overlapping. Break out all the tombs. She does a thing where she goes to the middle and she gets an absorb shield, and then she pulls us into her, and we got to DPS the shield without getting pulled in. The big pull cast happens when her energy bar is full, so just like keep an eye on that. You can go in and DPS until she's about to hit full energy, then run out, and then get pulled, and then live, and then repeat the process. And then for phase 2, we got a split. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the cauldron. It's so tiny. And so, what is it, north and south? I think it's like
Yeah, I believe it's north and south.
It's like
some
that
ads.
platform there. And like this platform here. What we got to do is there's these ads that come out, and we got to kill them, interrupt them, whatever. And then there's like a void orb that's gonna spawn from the corpse, and after a couple seconds it blows up, and that's gonna knock us across. So you want to be in between the void orb and the edge so that you go out towards the next platform. When we're up on the platforms, we got to just work our way up, killing ads as we go. The expellers are the kill priority. They shoot like laser beams across the platform. They knock us back. They're annoying. So we'll kill them. Tanks will be picking up the guardians and kind of chilling with them in the middle of the platforms. If there's a devoted worshiper on the platform, there are things doing the super long channel that just insta kills us. They're mega priority, but if not, then it's the expellers. And then we just got to kill everything else, interrupt whatever. There's dispels. It's it's due rating as we move up the platform. She's going to continue to pull us. Just watch your positioning, watch the stuff on the ground. The third phase, if you remember Zareth Mortis, the portal boss dude, there's a thing like that where two people are going to get the portal. We want to put one on the outer edge. We fight her in basically like a hex donut, and we want to put one on the outside and one on the inside. And then when she summons the collapsing ring, we hang out near the inside one, wait till the outside one's clear, and then walk through the portal to teleport. We get ads in that phase too, which obviously have to die and be interrupted. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. We just got to look at it a little bit at a time, but none of it is anything that we haven't seen in recent years, really. Pizzas will be here in like 10 minutes, but let's give it a poll.
A quick question.
Yep.
I probably missed this. Did you say which odds or evens, which symbol they go to?
Yep. Well, I didn't, but odds are green, evens are blue.
Thank you.
For the jumpy green circle, how far away do you want that?
Probably a good 20 yards, 15 yards, something like that. Like, we had to be able to get to it, so it can't be too far away. Yo, Cash, what's up? Like, don't hit all your movement and go out in the middle of nowhere and drop it off, because then it'll be useless.
Like, don't Demon Hunter double dash.
Right.
Is this far enough away? Double grapple?
Yeah, I think you should preparation and double grapple again.
Ooh, that'd be neat.
I think we lost Larisman, but we're just going to go, because we've been here
Sorry,
for...
I pressed it, but it didn't go through.
Okay. I mean, we've been waiting for 12 minutes to poll, so... Give it a look. We probably got to learn phase by phase. Take it when liquefy casts. Get that in the middle, the green ring in the middle. But not, yeah, right there's good. Venom Nova, run in, but don't touch the bubble. Coming at you, we'll hit the bubble. Just to the edge with this. And just keep doing that. Fever, let's move back up to the edge of it.
Defensive.
These are the webs. Get ready to break them. Just dodge.
Oh, that is way far away.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good place for that. I landed right on it.
And somebody.
That was me. I just landed on it because I leapt to it. That big green circle goes to the middle of the platform, not the edge.
Tia's got a battle race if you don't have a soul stone out.
Okay.
We do have a soul stone out.
It's just die, don't release.
Big red button.
I think if we just lusted there, she'd just push to her phase.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we should. We should. Yeah, we did.
We did lust.
Oh, we did? Oh.
Yeah.
So I've made a Savior Mark II. I hope that it doesn't kill everyone.
What did you do?
Kind of hope it does.
Oh, the doggo guy?
Who's Doggo?
What was that?
Oh, is that the engineering?
It's the
thing that will
engineering
res?
one, yeah.
Is it gonna kill me as soon as I res?
I don't know. Nope.
You'll still die and fall off.
Nice.
I'm alive so far.
Nice Doggo.
Good buddy. I don't have any more, but that's pretty nice.
Good job, Gooey.
Yay.
Nice.
I love
I
that
mean, it was Gobi, it was the dog.
Can they make a cat version?
Oh, it was Taven.
That'd be pretty cool.
Taven is helping us from the dragon ass.
It's a robot
get-
dog.
You get like a heart
Yeah,
in your
the
love thing
icon
that says
for it is
Doggo.
Fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's amazing.
Nice.
Alright, so let's see. I think I'm gonna pull her back to like here this time. And I'm gonna go this way. So everybody should kind of go this way. You want to be ahead of where all the poison poop is gonna drop. Because it's always gonna, the big puddle drops on the tank, right? So, like if I'm here and I'm moving this way, if you're here, then you're in a really bad spot. You really just want to kind of hang out towards the middle, I think, unless you're running away with the giant green splash thing.
Sorry, so you want us mid or following behind the boss, kind of like Smolderon?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, like, there were, like, we were fighting the boss, like, let's say I was here. There were people, like, here. And that's where, you know, I'm dropping the poop and moving away from. You want to be ahead of the tanks or, like, in towards the middle a bit.
Sort of like we're working on circles. We're on an inner circle. The tanks are on an outer circle. And we're just going in a clockwise fashion.
Kind of. Like, what is the thing? Like, reactive toxin you want to drop in the middle of the platform anyway, right? What is the thing that we don't want to drop? Maybe there isn't a thing that we don't want to drop in the middle. Like, we need to be kind of clumped up to make the tombs easy to break. You want to be away from tanks when Liquefy goes out. Web Blades, you just need room to dodge anyway. Oh, and Acropress is just taking it. Yeah, and that we want in the middle. So I'm trying to wait for Pete, but we're wasting so much time. Let's give it another pull. So yeah, don't be like here. Because we're going to move this way. And I'm going to start like here. So I get the first you know, good puddle somewhere around there, maybe even a little farther back, something like that. Yep, he just went green and BNet, so
Alright.
there he is.
Hooray!
Just in time for the one shot, you know.
Well, maybe. I don't think so, but
Kindergarten open house started at 6:15, and I think it'll be like half an hour max. And we show up and it's like a 45-minute PowerPoint. And then it's like, okay, we'll just say hello to the teacher, and the people ahead of us in line talk to her for like half an hour. And then I tried to message to say I was going to be late, and the lead paint in the walls blocks the signal, so I can't message.
We thought you were in the bathroom and your battery died on your phone and your power went out.
That's the same thing.
taking a 90s dump. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna pull her back here to start. Get that first green circle to about like yellow marker, and we're gonna move clockwise around as the puddles come out. And yeah, we can hear it at the top and everything. For normal, it's fine anyway. I think it's probably just better.
Probably get it back third phase on heroic anyways.
Yeah, maybe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This feels like another Sylvanas fight.
No way.
Defensive.
The clockwise.
This way, yeah. Toxin to the middle. Nova coming at you is going to pop the bubble. Everybody else just get in the circle.
Twinned boss. Defensive.
Okay, rotating. Tombs coming out. Close together, but not overlapping. Toxin to the middle.
Watch your step.
Toxin to the middle. Toxin to the middle. This is probably okay. Too early.
Way too early.
Alright, wipe it up. I really want Toxin like in that texture in the center of the floor. It's 2 in a row where the second Toxin just goes at the edge of the room.
Did somebody like blink into it and pop it, or pop it too early?
It was just way too close to the boss, so I don't know if anybody hit it by accident, but the timing on it was pretty hard.
Early. I don't know
Okay.
who did it, but because I was gonna time it because it was so close. I was gonna time it just. I was gonna pop it just before the cast went off. So
Right.
In the air as it went out.
Yeah, it's tough when we should have backed it up a little bit more.
It's also tough with a 30-man team because you've got so many people running around.
Yep. Yeah, just make sure you're not hitting that bubble, and just remember, like, that second Toxin is going to go out, like, right after the tombs. So you got to keep an eye out. If you get a debuff, something starts barking at you, that means you got to get into the middle a bit. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive.
Toxin to the middle.
Absent.
In the circle, don't touch the bubble.
Taunt boss. Defensive.
Tombs. Don't overlap. Toxin about to go out. Get it in the middle. To the middle.
Farther.
That's pretty good.
Absent.
In the circle, but not the bubble. Okay, good job.
Defensive.
Okay, break them out. Toxin soon.
Watch your step.
Toxin to the middle. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Watch the pull in. Run away while she's casting this, and then get ready to run against it.
Oh, that's a big pull.
Now DPS her while her energy is down. Now run away.
Phase 2.
Okay, odds to green, evens to blue.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Make sure your back is to the edge so that the orb knocks you across.
Stay away from lines. Knocking back.
Don't send it.
Stay away
Yo,
from
big
lines.
fella.
Knocking back.
Pulls your dead body off.
Stay away from lines.
Oh, I think we clicked the things. There we
Yeah,
go.
once the dudes are dead.
Stay away from lines.
Kill the thing with the shield.
Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines. Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
These void speakers got to go
Interrupt 4.
near the edge so we can get knocked across. have to kill them at the same time? I guess not. This is where we get the portals. So like one would go at one of these corners here, and then one would go at the corner on the outer wall. Yep.
There's eventually a soft and rage, where she just stands in the middle.
Run out. Defensive.
Ouchies.
Yeah,
she can't eat those.
You can't. Yeah, can't put the ads next to her.
Well, you kind of need more than one tank in order to avoid doing that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Alright, we had way too many deaths to getting pulled off the edge, so when the webs are out, just run against them until you are no longer webbed. As you can see, like, this fight is not tuned to be some kind of marathon on normal. Even with that, we had her at, what, I don't know. 30%, like.
Yeah, it's just good to note that the yoink is more of a tug than the spider boss, and
Like, it pulls you as it's channeling, and then when a cast goes off, you get yanked. So you just run against it, and then you keep running until you stop moving against your will, and then.
And don't forget that it's going to happen and hang out near the edge.
right?
Also, the phase 1 tank thing is the she casts Liquefy, which drops the green puddle, and then she does Feast, which puts an Absorb shield on the tank. So you need to dump a bunch of healing into the tank to get
It's
that
a huge
off.
absorb shield.
Yeah, it's a huge Absorb shield. There's only one lay on hands.
What is the name of this?
Or one shale on snipe. Hint, hint, purge.
Stage 1, Stage 3.
No, it shouldn't be you, but it definitely could be you.
Alright, so it's going to do star circle in phase 3 for the two people with the portal. We'll go circle inside, star outside. I'll try to just take a second and drop world markers. They don't have to be exactly in that spot, because we may have to rotate around or whatever, but just to get the idea of, like, one goes here. Okay, there's like a pit in that platform, but one goes here, and then one goes out the outer wall. Yeah. And so then we hang out inside, the ring starts collapsing, we move into the portal that was here after the ring passes the portal that's out here. We teleport, and then we're chilling.
Like, what's his face in that trio?
And Sepulchre. Yeah, it's a lot like a Sepulchre fight.
Both raids.
He was, but the mechanic is like, it's super similar to the Sepulchre fight. What do you do with phase 1? Just keep doing that. Make sure reactive toxin gets into the middle, and just watch your positioning. In the circle, but don't touch the bubble.
Taunt boss. Defensive.
Roots are coming up. And Toxin into the middle. In the circle, but don't touch the bubble.
Defensive.
Break the tombs.
Watch your step.
Okay. Odds green, evens blue. Let's run against the thing. Don't get greedy here. We got plenty of time to break the shield.
Tried.
B-Res Affy, maybe? Do you have Death's Advance?
Yeah, only 2 charges though.
I get pulled twice. Alright, make sure the knock is knocking you backwards off the edge and not into the middle.
Stay away from lines. Not back.
Just watch the pull casts.
Stay away from lines.
Keep running. Shielded dudes are mega priority.
Stay away from lines. Stay away from lines.
Don't try to go up the bridge. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Get ready for the knock.
Phase 3.
Example positioning for the markers for the portals. No matter which side of the hex we're on, just do that. Yep. Make sure the ads get slowed and killed.
Defensive.
That's the portal.
That's
Oh.
Oh, no,
That's not the portal.
No. These are the portals. Yeah, get one inside, one outside. Inside, outside. We'll try to make it work.
Actually, just
It worked. Nice.
we did it.
We learned enough.
That counts.
All right. Shh.
I stayed in the
Shh.
portal thinking, oh, it won't pull
Shh.
me
I'm
back.
just
It
watching
just-
cinematic.
Literally, I'll global mute you.
Slender is the strand that guides your destiny. So easily overlooked.
Uh-oh.
Yet cutting deeper than the sharpest blade.
Uh-oh.
It's almost over. Your ambition was rare, you know. Yet despite even betraying your own mother, here you are. You promised nothing. Yet I gave you everything. You were just not enough. I don't. You were a means to an end. Your survival wasn't necessary. I simply wish you had lasted a little longer. And now you learn the true lesson of the void. Only the strongest survive.
Nice. Thanks for the follow, Raz Games.
Best line ever.
Welcome.
I wish you'd only last longer.
Yeah, that was
Oh
good.
no.
I will say, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have talked over. I did the Warcraft thing and accidentally just skipped the cutscene.
You missed your feet.
That's the best holy shield.
I'll look to pull it later. God.
Oh, cool. Cool ring. I mean, not for me, but...
Yeah, that's a Frost Death Knight ring right there.
I thought you guys did ice damage. Is that a form of nature damage? Or is it just an
You
ice
get nature damage from Vivacity.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh wow, Black got the mount.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
No, terrible roll on the...
There's no cool play out of the raid.
Screenshot, I guess, over here.
Oh, I lost the ring by 2.
What's this curio?
It's a token of your choice.
Sure.
Where we... yeah, we should go here. Everybody squeeze in so P can get some screenshots.
There we go.
I'm not taking any screenshots, but Pete's got them.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm glad that that was relatively simple. I mean, obviously it's going to get a lot harder when we do it on Heroic, but at least now we get
That
a
seems
chance to like see what it looks like.
Seems like the easiest end boss they've had in like forever.
The cool thing about it is like, I mean, you can, I guess you can hard phase her, but you get her like really low before she hard phases in phase 1. It seems like so.
Yeah. Also, they don't have 2 or 3 minutes of uninterrupted dodging and no doing damage.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have bridges though, so like.
Yeah,
I
it's
will walk up
Sylvana-esque, but you can push it faster.
It's like, hey, what if we did like a fight where you had an intermission where you fight ads on different platforms, but the whole thing wasn't like a soul-crushing exercise in boredom and frustration.
Yeah. It's not Sylvanas, but it was Sylvanish.
Eh,
You have to really run out. I guess. Did anybody try to talk to one of those? Dudes
they
and see if
didn't
he
have
had
any
it?
dialogue.
No.
There was like Speedy Boy potions, I think. I didn't take one, but
There is
Might
a
have been
thing.
one of
Let's
those
see what it
potions
does.
you take that says you want to exit.
There's a
I'll go find
Sureki Royal Jewel. Oh no. There's like a
It's not
J-Seer
that
thing.
it's not
I
the
mean,
glyph
at least
thread.
it's just a straight line.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
really far.
Yeah, you can see the door from here. I can see Russia from
Even
here.
Spriggs could make this.
She could figure it out. You just wait. You laugh, but wait until we're raiding BRD in November.
Yep.
We're putting Spriggs in charge.
So the royal jewels are not teleporting things?
No.
No.
Oh.
But there's 8 potions over here.
The body is still sparkly.
Tell coming at you, he needs to roll on something.
It's still
I think
sparkly.
Still
'cause-
being rolled for.
yeah.
Wait on coming at you.
Ah.
What was that?
2 items are waiting for you to roll. It says.
I got nothing on my screen.
Tell him
saying
real.
anything to roll. And I'm already on my way out, so I apologize. Nothing popped up.
That's a crap ton of loot too.
If you jump off, it teleports you right to the end. I mean, you do die, but like you're right at the entrance.
Oh, that's good.
How's your food bus?
Oh, wait.
They last through death.
I know, I was being sarcastic.
My repair bill.
You take repair durability damage. Even.
I just make somebody else pay for it. I don't know. I'm a rogue. I pickpocket it.
You can take the flight point out of here, right?
I guess so. Oh yeah, I should have did that. Yes, you can. Like, once you walk out the main building where we fought her, there's a flight master. You should be able to take that to the door.
I was just double checking. I didn't know some tech to leave quickly.
I told you, the tech to leap quickly is jump off the platform and die.
Go
we did in Tomb of Sargeras.
Not all of us can be so 5-hit.
Just take your gear off.
That's also
I don't know for sure that it even did durability damage, question mark? I don't know. I've made plenty of gold this expansion. Not like Mike levels, but still.
I mean, those cauldrons are starting to get expensive. Although I did, I got a resourcefulness procced on the last one. It gave me 2 cauldrons. Good for a little while. I think one of them was you get one back or whatever.
Like a multi-craft or
Resourcefulness.
It's called resourcefulness. It has a chance to like refund you one of the mats.
yeah, but what mats did it refund? You said you got 2.
The empty cauldron.
This thing.
All right, we can
got it.
zone in the heroic.
It's like 55,000 gold thing.
Wait, you need one of those each time?
You get
no, it
you get
gets
it back
refunded.
up to 3 times, I think.
Wait, it's only good for 3 times?
Yeah.
That is stupid.
It's pretty brutal. They started doing stuff like that in like Shadowlands with the stuff you needed for the feast that was like mega expensive.
Yeah, but it kind of comes down to the same thing as like the old cauldrons, because like you needed like 20 of each flasks, which ended up being like 60,000 gold anyways.
True, but if you really wanted to, you could just go, get your own mats or whatever. You can't really get your own pot.
Yeah.
Can they have a pottery profession or something?
Oh, that'd be cool. So I don't think Ulgrax has any different mechanics on heroic. I mean, there's no skulls in the journal.
They should make
engineers
to
make us harder.
cauldrons. Like the actual consumable item. That way we have something fun to do. It's not literally worthless.
Hey, you get to make doggo.
That's true.
That was pretty cool.
Doggo was pretty great. I tried dropping them earlier in the raid and then we one-shot everything, so...
Yeah, we killed a lot of stuff.
Well, he'll get some action tonight.
Well, I don't have any more.
Well,
know.
you made the most out of the one that you crafted. So.
Yeah, it came in handy when I needed it.
I crafted the one, and it makes you 2, so I wasted one and used one.
I am just fishing for something that is not on cooldown and not finding anything. I dare say I'm on No Proc Island. I gotta remember that the spec uses into the fray, and once I get enough haste on
City
gear,
Pallies. You should
I'll
play
get rid of
real
it.
class.
There's so many little spiders in this bridge.
Little spoders. It's the bridge of spoders.
Or they're crabs.
Does it change the name? Does it say crab? Or does it still say spider?
That would be hilarious.
I don't know.
It would say crap.
Toggle it on and see. Okay, so Olgrax, just to recap, yeah, I don't think there's anything different mechanically, but this is the guy. He does the webs all over the place that you don't want to stand in, otherwise you get rooted and take damage and stuff. He casts the acid on people, and you want to use the acid to burn the webs off, preferably in like a nice lane behind the boss. Like, we'll take the boss out to the edge, and then you want to clear a path like towards the middle. Carnivorous Contest is the thing that has like a Soki circle around a player. We want to get as many people as possible into that Soki circle, and you should run like into the middle with that. People will group up with you, and then there's the pull. The more people are in it, the less you get pulled. So when we get a bunch of people in it, then everybody survives. And then he does a thing where the portals come out of the sides of the room, and he has like a deep breath. He's not breathing, but he like moves across. So don't get hit with that. There are ads. We have to kill the ads, and then we feed him the corpses once he's done with the channeling. So just run around, be safe, pick stuff up, and feed it to him. The faster we get him fed, the sooner we stop taking the AoE damage. So we can hear at the top. I think we'll put him like out to the side here. Try to come in like here, or give or take, with your what's it called? Carnivorous Contest.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Burn up the webs with the green circles. That should be in the middle. I don't know why you're going to the edge.
That has nothing to do with the webs and the ground.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Use the green circles to burn the webs, especially the ones around Moon. Contest the middle, soak with the contest person, run against the pole. Can we B-res Mr. T or Pancake? Alright, killing ads and dodging stuff. Don't stand in that. That's where he's gonna be.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Alright, kill stuff and get him fed. We'll just keep him here. Same idea, just run contest into the middle.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Contest, soak with him. And keep running with the pole.
Watch your step.
Burn some webs.
Defensive. Run out. Help serve.
And soak with contest.
Watch your step.
Got intermission coming up.
Collapse. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Okay, get him fed. And we'll just keep him here.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Destroy the supports! Send them screaming into the pit!
Those webs burned up.
Run out. Help serve.
Soak with the pole.
Defensive. Watch your step.
My B trinket killed me.
Acid on the webs.
Run out. Help serve.
Soak up the contest. more time, I guess. Unless he hardened rages.
Just coming for you.
Nope. Maybe?
Get it.
He goes immune, I guess. He legit had like 500 hit points, I think.
Oh, nope, that doesn't work.
I think he's immune.
Yeah, he doesn't have a target. Oh, I'm gonna get murdered. What?
Charging.
This one's coming right through the stack, just about.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
He's probably only like 99% immune, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured he'd be dead anytime he came up.
The harvest cannot be interrupted.
Well, that's not going to hold up.
My bee trinket zipped me right into a devour.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good time to use that.
What'd you get for talking while people are trying to watch the movie?
I said
I definitely, when I'm at the movie theater and somebody's talking, I definitely want to murder them.
You want to drain their essence?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, too bad you got essence with chin now.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I need an adult.
From now on, you'll pop a little bit too much more.
It's storming light. Hallelujah.
That, the follow-up single from the Weather Girls just didn't really go over.
It sure didn't.
Over here. I don't know, that's the Flight Master. Go back.
God, it's so slippery. So it also hurts a lot. Oh.
Oh, Aster, what's up? I didn't even see that. I didn't look at... sorry. I just looked at chat for the first time in like 20 minutes because I was trying to like make sure that we didn't fail to one-shot the heroic boss. But welcome. Good to see you. You came in at a great time. Unless you didn't want to be spoiled on that, I guess. In which case, I'm sorry if you were, but... I know, right? Well, sometimes you got to. I was like, man, I set it all up. I'm like, okay, do this, do that, and then the mechanic goes out, and of course the person targeted with it instantly just does it wrong. It's like, didn't we just do this last night? I only have one different person from last night.
I also have a button that does 70 million damages kick.
Didn't you do the exact same thing last night, Kobe?
No. Are you sure?
Did you shadow step last night and tonight you grapple hooked, or?
What do you mean? I died because grapple hook could not find a path.
I thought you zipped right into the dude.
No.
Okay.
No, I jumped off the bridge thinking I could grapple hook at the end because I had the speedy buff potion and I was like, this is gonna be cool, and then it didn't work.
I thought you like jumped right into the slime mob and died.
Oh,
no,
you just kept me alive that time.
I died earlier because I got too many dots or something. I don't know. Also, what's funny is all of the spiders that were on that little bridge fell straight down and are now like in a perfect line on a rock shelf.
Nice. Let me tell you how good it feels to have normal cleared and 1 of 8 heroic with 3 hours of raid left for the week.
If you were talking about Odin's Fury, to be fair, that is kind of 4 buttons. Kind of.
I got hero
Listen,
shoulders.
I played Warrior 2. You can macro all of them together.
And it's
True.
the tier set look. I'm not going to use a catalyst charge, I don't think. I'll wait and see what happens with Vault. I'm not above using catalyst charges on like hero track shit, but just have a Drinky Bird set up to hit the keyboard and
See, like activating it and like hitting the 7 keys or whatever that you need to do is the easy part. It's maintaining it afterwards. It's tricky. I need like several Drinky Birds.
oh.
What are Drinky Birds?
Yeah, there's things that you put a little fluid in them and they just rock back and forth and they decorate it to look like a bird.
Drinky Bird.
I don't know what they're actually called, but
I mean,
Drinky Bird's the best way to
sounds
explain it.
right.
just
Yeah.
get a little perpetual motion machine and just hit your 1-button macro over and over.
Yeah. Because if I figure out perpetual motion, that's probably all I'm going to use it for is make it so I don't have to play my video game.
Well, it's either that or
Salt
some little,
slice of dice for you, so.
some little gadget in
true.
like a science museum. Those are about the only two.
Now they just have to make it so that I'm not a baddie.
I got that GSE add-on. It's a 1-button macro.
All right, so we're gonna do the same group split as we did for Ansurek. So odds, evens. We gotta kill all this stuff first, but just keep that in mind. Know what group you're in now. The mechanical difference here is that after the ads come out, I think, and then at intervals, the boss shoots like a rotating laser beam. So we got to be careful with that. Ideally, we want to spin the boss so it comes out of the sides. If we put his right shoulder like past where the ghost group is, then they should have plenty of time. So many of these little black blood things. I remember when we got to run out of the big AoE, we're running like all the way out here, like past the puddle, so. And remember, like if your group is up to eat the cone and kill the ads, you'll see some like voidy looking elements on one quadrant of the platform. And so ideally you want to go hang out over there.
Guys, have an important announcement to make.
Okay.
Check your flasks.
Ooh, good call. I didn't even think about it.
Mike does have a point.
Yeah, but there wasn't 2 for me this time.
Oh, you should have told me. I have extra ones.
Oh, well. I didn't wanna. I'm a non-confrontational Gobi.
I wanted to get him.
That's fair. Didn't want to get him.
Okay. Just remember, like, odd group, you want to be with Pete and in the barf, the first barf. And make sure that ads get killed and interrupted and stuff. Black Bulwark is the cast that you're really looking to interrupt because that shields him. Like, it's a mega absorb shield, so make sure Black Bulwark gets kicked. I think the tentacle thing only goes on the people who don't have the barf. Try not to, like... I mean, we got a huge group, so it's hard, but do your best. Try to just wiggle with it. Don't, like, run all over the place. And then, yeah, the huge AoE, like, remember, we got to run all the way out. It's not the back of the platform we're fighting them on. We got to cross to the way back of the room. And we'll see how we do with aiming the beams. I'll do my best.
We're going to try to start over here, but we might move to where an ad is, so just be mindful. Both groups.
Okay. You guys are good right there. My group move up near me because we're going to get the laser beam at some point. After the tentacles, I guess. Yep.
You lost your marker.
I know. DBM wants to put markers on the ads. Oh, we gotta go all the way back across now for the barf. Well, see, the beam always goes in this direction. So you're always going to move counterclockwise when it starts going out.
I have a soul stone.
Okay, don't release. And yeah, I mean, Pete, I was able to just go, like, to the far edge, basically, of the next quadrant over and spin him, and then the beam came out, like, right past your guys' platform, basically, and then went, you know, farther out still. So even group after that first barf, then it's going to be like tentacles for us. And then you want to just start booking it counter. I guess what I should do is, like, once the laser beam is done, just post up, and then, because that time, like, I ended up moving 2 quadrants away, basically, to where the ads were going to be, but then not everybody could get into the cone, so. It's over here.
Shockwave.
We gotta go all the way around. Evens, evens.
Interrupt one. One. Defensive. Interrupt two.
We still got ads to kill.
We get it?
No, that's not gonna be good.
Watch your step.
This is running out to the back. Although, I think the ads do bad stuff since they're still alive. It's right next to, it's right where I am now. Not that it matters.
I have a close down.
I don't really. We just gotta move a lot. This fight is just running around in circles, so try to stay with your tank. I don't know if my group, if a lot of people miss the discords or whatever, like the ads are just alive forever. We wouldn't even get close to killing 2 of the 3 big ones before our debuff ran out. So
Yeah, I did. I was running for my life. I didn't even make it.
So, just a question. I know we have to move to avoid the beams.
Not
But it feels like we're moving
I'll
like,
heal up and come get you.
times around the entire place. What is causing us to move so much specifically, if I may?
well, you don't want to get killed by the
That'll
beam.
cut you in half.
That's one. Number 1 is you don't want to get killed by the laser beam. And number 2 is the ads pop up in one of the 4 quadrants of the room. They don't spawn where you are. You have to move to them.
You also have to stay in range of the healers who are trying to stay with the group.
Yeah, like, it would be nice if the ads would just spawn at the disgorge target's location, but they don't.
As Red Leaf would say, you're out of range.
Tanks are out of range. Just gotta move more in the laser beam part, I think, and then be ready to, you know, I mean, that time I posted up as best I could when Disgorge was going out. So just gotta try to stay with your tank's mark. Follow it around as much as you can. Without killing everybody with the tentacles.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shockwave. Twin force.
I'm gonna stop here for discords, and we gotta move 2 quadrants away. Okay, much better.
Watch your step.
I gotta run all the way out.
Start out with sex. Figure it out. I don't know what we're supposed to do other than, I guess we should have killed the one that was more counterclockwise first, and then moved over.
Well, AMS doesn't work, so don't AMS through it.
I won't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're so spread out. Like, what? I don't.
You just got the laser always goes the same way, so you just gotta do the one that's more clockwise. I don't know.
It was. I mean, like, is there enough time? I mean, do you have to split up? Like, look at where Skull, Moon, and Square are.
Oh yeah, you gotta move. You just gotta. Yeah.
I mean, if we started on the first group, we would have killed them before the other group anyways. Like, we would have had time. We just...
Yeah.
We stayed on the other one.
Yeah, you just gotta move the one you can move to the one you gotta kill first, and then move with the laser beam.
Yeah.
Are they grippable?
Some of them are. Big dudes aren't.
The little dudes probably are, but yeah.
The ones you actually want to be able to move, you can't. But
If ROP works.
we did pretty good with the first rotation there. So. Yeah, I think that maybe the thing to do is, like, Skull needs to be kicked but not killed. Kill the stationary dudes and just try to focus them down, and then we can scoot the Skull guy around and just keep kicking him.
Might have to move a couple people to the far one to make sure we're killing all the little dudes. Because the little dudes get into the bosses. Yeah, I don't know if that was happening, but it's probably going to happen if we don't do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Happened in like the first poll or whatnot, but in general, I don't think because
I'm sure it happened there because
they were so
they were alive for so long and so spread out.
5, 4, 3.
A lot of people didn't move. Good stuff.
Oh, it's not. It's almost like you gotta pay attention more than just trying to push buttons and stuff.
That's crazy talk.
There we go. If you were supposed to go get the button.
Nah, just hang out with your group. Alright, we're gonna move one quadrant over after this discourse. My group stick with me.
Interrupt team.
Gonna run away next.
Watch your step.
Move right.
Shockwave.
First.
You have plenty of time. The little ends are super slow.
Okay.
Did it.
Nice.
We have one res.
I'll hit it probably.
Shockwave. Interrupt.
Kill X first.
Defensive.
Took way too long to kill X. And we failed to kill Square.
Watch your step.
Run away.
Little ends are
Hmm.
Shockwave. Twin force.
Okay, getting a little better. I'm gonna reiterate: you kill the stationary guys, not Skull. I know it's confusing. That's the marks DBM uses. Skull needs to be kicked, and we'll move him between the stationary guys as needed. You need to kill the stationary guy that's farthest, closest to the beam. Like that time, our second rotation, the layout wasn't too bad, but we kind of just cleaved down Skull and X. Neither one of them died super fast. And we got caught, and then the little dudes were getting to the boss, and it was just bad.
Are these random spawn locations?
Yes, somewhat. There's rules, I assume, based on how far apart they can really be, but...
Yeah, it seems like in the first round they're pretty close together, in the second round they're pretty far apart, or at least medium far apart, and then maybe if we get a third round they'll be super far apart, which will be bad.
Yeah, maybe.
You can also they pop up before going down, so you can like plan for it ahead of time.
We are. That's why I'm saying stuff like move right and stuff.
Right.
But, listen to what your tanks are telling you.
Yeah, we're trying to set up at like the one, farthest clockwise, basically, because it's the one that's going to get hit with the beam first. It's the one that has to die first, because otherwise it won't die at all.
You might want to switch some of the group 1 people, except me, to the other group, just because you have like your whole destroying, like AoE add destroying team in like one group. Might help the second group get everything killed.
Yeah, true. I'm just gonna switch Gobi and Wibbly. Gobi, go with Pete. Wibbly, come with me.
Okay.
Go back.
Wee.
Okay. We're getting there.
One shot.
It's just not a fight where you can chill and plant and shoot stuff, unfortunately.
2, 1.
That's her to the right, to the right. Also, keep up to the right.
Why is somebody already dead? Alright, in disgorge evens, and then we move to the right one.
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Run. Defensive.
There's a... Okay, next.
I got it.
Next will be run away.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
we're killing this one right behind me first.
Defensive. Run. Defensive.
Okay, good job. Next will be run away.
Watch your step.
One bar. Or yeah, do these ones first.
Shockwave. Run.
Spread out a little bit.
With me. I sort of got to go back the other way if you can angle him, Pete.
Interrupt one.
Kill square if we can. Ah, I'm dead.
Run. Interrupt two.
You have to just run any which way with your spiky things.
Defensive. Interrupt three.
Yeah, pretty close.
I've got a soul stone.
Okay.
I remember seeing something about second boss actually being like got some weight to it and some difficulty. Now I see why.
It doesn't actually seem that bad.
That's fine.
It's not
It's
bad.
it's not. It's not. I mean, this is also the hardest it's ever gonna be. Like we're kind of under geared for this, and we're doing pretty good.
Unless it's like Fire Rack, and then we step in there with 10 people and realize it's way harder.
Yeah.
Well, generally the last boss on normal is harder than the first 3 on heroic. Let's compare our wipe count to this to the last boss.
I mean, it doesn't feel like that this time around. Like,
No, I'm pretty sure the wipe count, we wiped like once yesterday and 2 to 3 times tonight.
like we didn't do Ansurek right, but we didn't get punished for it. So like it didn't matter.
It's how you want normal. Like that's how normal should be.
Yeah, like just show me how the fight works. Show me all this. Show me what everything looks like. Yeah, I mean,
our DPS is pretty high too.
Yeah.
You're pretty high.
We're just having. I mean, like
Yeah,
we're struggling a little bit with just getting the ads cleaned up. Might be worth saving stuff for each of those rotations or whatever. If you're not, like, it's really kind of the priority. There's plenty of time to just whack the boss.
I mean, if Mr. T actually knew how to play, we probably already killed it.
Yeah.
I will destroy you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You get him, Mr. T.
Oh, we got the bar, right. We'll go through.
We're actually back here.
Shockwave. Interact 1.
Kill X then square.
Defensive. Run. Defensive.
Three dead.
Watch your step.
Run away.
Right over here.
The early deaths are just out of control. I guess it's the tentacles? I don't know. My group's got to move way around to the right. I'll stop here for the disgorge. Kill X first.
Interact 1. Run. Defensive. Defensive.
I don't. Yeah, we didn't get there. We just way too many early deaths this time.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
What's killing people early? Is it the tentacles or is it something else?
Twin force.
I think it was just a couple of times that I know on our side, one of our healers wasn't able to get into the Discord, which killed a few people. There's only 2 instead of 3.
Okay. Yeah, we can't miss the disgorges. You got to be where your assignment is. And you got to look around the room and know, like, okay, the icons for where the ads are going to be are here, and it's not my turn. That means I need to be counterclockwise from it. I need to be with my tank because we need to line up the laser beams so that the other team has time to kill the ads.
The blood also does damage, so don't hang out in that.
Yeah, if tentacles are killing
That's
you,
what-
like, you need to just move more. Like, sorry, you just have to. You can't let them kill you.
Black blood's like the top damage.
Yeah, black blood is hanging out in the blood.
Well, it's going to be top damage because everybody's got to run through it all the time. But, like, yeah, you run through it and then get to the other side.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like 13 million damage.
I mean, I'm showing the first person who died last pull literally stood in it for 4 seconds. It does
That was
20%
me,
of it.
and that was an overlap of him spraying the thing out.
You can jump over it.
The thing is, I didn't see the ground because all the VFX were just colluding. So then I started noticing my damage was ticking down, and by the time I moved, I was dead.
Yeah, but don't you have an add-on that screams at you all the time?
Not all the time, but it did yell at me, and I just failed to move in time. That is my fault.
Yeah, don't
but
stand in the blood. Don't stand in the tentacle. Like, we can't afford early deaths because we're just like right on the threshold with the damage to be able to kill the ads. Like, we just can't afford to have dead people.
And then the next deaths were the spiky bits. It's like making sure we're spread out a little bit, and then not like just running as fast as you can all over the place, because that just makes it go everywhere.
I would like to ask something. I started this pull and I thought I was just fine, and then I exploded for like 80% of my health.
From what?
I have no clue. It just pull happened. Why am I almost dead?
Alright, you have to look at your combat log.
Yeah.
There isn't a mechanic that randomly deals 80% of a player's health to one person in the raid. The boss does keep getting hit early.
For some reason, it doesn't like me using the trinket even on that.
You have a wide melee, right?
Yeah.
Disgorge, then we gotta move over too.
Defensive. Run. Interrupt team.
Okay, good job. Big runaway will be next.
Watch your step.
Run.
Yeah, far one.
Just go right here for Disgorge. We kill the one in the back first.
Interrupt one. Defensive. Run. Interrupt two. Defensive.
We Good job. Let's B-res probably when we can. Runaway is next.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
We're gonna start here. Kill X.
Interrupt one.
Okay, to move left, not really.
Defensive run.
Good job.
Watch your step.
We have one.
Running away. Res pancake probably. If we can.
I'm way out here.
Nice.
Let's go.
Good job. Yeah, that was really good. When everybody survived for 2/3 of the fight, then the boss died. Or like 3/4 of the fight, really. Good job. GG's. Healer trinket, what?
They do exist. Probably do a screenshot for this, even though it's just like us in the shiny puddle of blood.
Yeah, whatever.
That was a tough boss for where we were.
Yeah, I mean for night 2, that's you know, that's a decent check in terms of being able to position and kill stuff, for sure.
Ooh, dagger reduce.
Oh.
Mike, move in there. What are you doing? Squeeze in. Unless you have cooties, in which case you stay out
Something
there.
going on with my UI. All the loot is weird. Is in a weird spot. It's like the loot is off my screen.
That's weird.
Once I rolled on. Oh, he can't hear me somehow.
Hey, that's heroic loot in the vault from raid, so that's cool. I think we'll just call it here because it's 9:25. So, we'll pick it up Sunday. My plan is just to like go until it feels like it's a waste of time, and then if the next boss feels doable, we'll do it. You know, if we hit a boss where it's like, we need another week's worth of loot or whatever, then maybe we'll just grab alts and do some normal if people want to do that. We'll kind of play it by ear. I don't really know what to expect. We're about as far as I dreamed and hoped we would get in week 1, so we still have 2 more hours. So good job. I like this is like a great intro raid. You know, it's like it's pretty cool. The fights are decently fun and interactive, but I mean, geez, to just like blast normal mode out in in the time that we did, and it's so much better than some of the raids they've done in the past to start the expansion, where it's like, well, sorry, like you just have to suffer on this boss for a week or two.
We're still competing against Night Renegades. Another realm.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. And they'll randomly whisper us to say that we're pissing them off or something.
In my heart, I'm always competing against them.
They'll win for life, unfortunately.
Oh, actually, it looks like we're competing against, according to WoW Progress, data for this tier is being repaired. Please check back later. So I don't know who those guys are. But...
You can never really defeat the data repair requirements. So.
You guys are a real wild card.
That just sounds like the Parks and Rec. It sounds like you may have connectivity issues.
Oh, one thing I wanted to say while most people are still here, like, make sure your signups are set up for next week. What I'm going to try to do while we have overflow is try to like put a comp together on Friday afternoon-ish for the following week to give people time to know, like, okay, who because I'm going to have to bench people. It's just the way it is, and it's nothing personal, and everybody's going to get whatever they want out of this tier as long as you show up. I promise. But I can't bring more than 30 people, and we have like 40 people looking for spots right now. So please make sure your signups are up to date. It's the only way I know who I'm going to have available. I will use the tool to put the comps together in advance, and then, you know, if you are on the bench for the week, you have the community calendar. I mean, ZTH is running a ton of raids, so you could sign up for one of those. I think they're going to probably split the community runs into like multiple different raids going at the same time. Like, there are spots. I only have 29 spots. So please be patient, bear with us, just communicate with us. It's the best way. You know, there's a couple people who I had to exclude this week for various reasons that I want to prioritize for next week if they're signed up. So there will be some rotation. And again, it's nothing personal. I want everybody on our team to get AOTC. I want you to get whatever gear you want, transmogs, whatever. Like, that's why we do it. You know, if the game let me bring 40, I would do it, but they don't. So, you know, we got a bit of a logjam right now. I know it's like, it sucks to get left out when stuff is fresh, but we'll try to be fair, and the best way to be fair is for everybody to communicate. So please keep that stuff up to date, and then I will hold up my end of the bargain of posting the comp early enough that you can flex into an open raid or something like that.
Woo.
Yeah, so you could go do open raid with Spriggs this weekend, for example, or when are they doing it, Spriggs?
I am doing the Sunday-Monday run because I am not available to do, I think it's Saturday.
They're like trying to start a Sunday-Monday team, I think.
They are.
What time are they doing that?
It is at, I think, 8 to 11. So just after we start normally. I will double check it right now.
It's plenty of time to clear
Like
normal.
an extra hour?
Yep.
Yeah, 3 hours, I think.
It's usually pretty successful. I mean, I've raided with Maticus and Lara before. Usually do a good job.
Most of us have raided with Manicus before. He's a good guy.
Yeah, we were playing with Lara in SOD last year too.
Who's Maticus?
He's
8 to 11 server time. Sunday,
he's some Canadian weirdo.
Oh,
you know how we feel about them.
Yeah, I know. Man, I hate them Canadians.
I know. I wish they would just stay on their
Canadian
side of it.
healers.
Yeah, what is it with the Canadian healers anyway?
Bro, we show up. What are you talking about?
Za was looking at signing up for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta, I had at least 5, if not more, excess signups for each of the raids during the week this week. So, a bunch of our people are sort of just without an ID for the week. So, I don't know. I mean, that was a big part of the reason why we came to the ZTH community and to a bigger server was, like, if you can't come to a raid that we're doing, then at least you can get in somewhere that isn't going to be a disaster, right? There's like people that we can mutually trust to run a good raid and have a good time. So take advantage of it,
Yeah, and the coffee run is usually good too. Eves runs that one normally. It's a lot more casual. There's a lot more silliness going on, but it's still a good run, especially if you're interested in alts. Also good.
Yeah, I'm checking out where do they have to run.
This is going to be a good raid for stuff like that, because, man, I mean, the first few bosses are so easy. Even if you don't get, like, all the way through, just getting, like, 5-6 bosses or whatever, on alts, I mean, that's a lot of gear going out and vault choices and stuff.
Wait a minute. Bosses drop gear for you?
They drop gear for other people.
I mean, they're just
I'm
raining.
starting to get this feeling.
Yeah.
It's raining agi daggers, so
Oh, the other thing I wanted to say about this week, this is maybe a bit selfish, but tomorrow night, if anybody's looking to like plate stack zeros, let me know.
Oh, we're looking at...
Yeah, we should maybe do that coming at you. I'm sure we could grab some DPS friends.
No, you can't.
Affy just almost threw up.
It'll be Cake can come. Cake.
Yeah, probably Affy, probably Cake. And that's what I was thinking, was me and coming at you and Affy and Cake and some
And
other
one spot
plate
for me.
friend. Some other plate friend.
Then,
Well,
probably
Destroyer
Mr. T,
or
maybe?
Destroyer or Mr. T. Well, I mean, Mr. T,
Destroyer or
and,
T, yeah.
and they usually get a spot, but
Destroyer, yeah.
yeah, or
Or
So
Fever.
if anybody's interested in that, probably around raid time, maybe a little later or something, I'll be looking tomorrow. So we should talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I've got to pick somebody up at the airport, but after that, I actually don't know. I have to double check if it's morning or evening. That's kind of important. But I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think doing the, we haven't been doing it so far this week, but doing the armor class stacking is a pretty good idea for this week when zeros really matter.
I've been doing Grim Patrol every day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine until the last boss, and it's like, well, we brought all melee to this run, so greetings and
Right.
salutations to the orbs.
Let me try to remember freaking the last boss. I did it in Kata like not too long ago, but
They changed. a
It's
lot of
not the
stuff
same
in
at
there.
all.
oh yeah, because I'm assuming you have a lot of downtime when you have to go in the circle, or do they change?
No,
that?
You're
You mean Arakara?
Yeah, I think so.
the spider place? Well, what should we do? I mean, I'm up for whatever. I guess let me look at a loot list.
Probably fine, whatever.
Yeah, I just want to get stuff done.
This is pretty tough. Well, I mean, in perspective.
You know who else is pretty tough? That's when you say who.
Who? Affy? Sorry, I was typing something.
Me.
I couldn't hit my push to talk.
Man, this Simcraft add-on is awesome.
Yeah.
It lets you kind of plan out, so you don't have to buy like the 20,000 gold more rank 3 mats.
Nice. Looks like, I mean, I don't know. Dawnbreaker and Dawnbreaker and Siege have like the 2 rings that I'm supposed to want, but I don't really want to do either one of those. I don't know. Just somebody pick one and let's go do it.
Just gonna grab my sword real quick.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on it offhand craft.
Okay. I did 5 Bountiful Delves today because I got one in before reset when I finally got unlocked tier 8. And I got a treasure map, so I got like a hero piece, which was cool. And I got a pretty decent neck actually from that. But of the 6 pieces of gear I got out of my 5 Bountiful Delves, 3 of them were cloaks.
Yeah, I got 2 really bad trinkets.
Like, man, it feels so bad to slog. Like, they're pretty hard, man. Like, I had to go, like, just run full defensive stance with, like, some extra defensive talent, like, brand healer. Stuff's just alive forever. And then it's like, here's another cloak. Like, okay. We're going City of Threads per Izzy, so I'm heading there now.
They're really easy, the group of 5.
Yeah. I mean, that would be maybe over the weekend or something. I'll do that. Like, the nice thing about it is, like, I can, like, while I'm working, I can, you know, just go run into one and just, like, chill there. Like, I could do, like, a mob pack, and then I do some work stuff, and then go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can wait between each pack for your long cooldowns if you need to.
Yeah.
That's what they want to solo this 7.
I got at least I got a couple pieces, you know, today. So maybe tomorrow
This bad
will
boy.
feel a bit better. Ooh, baby. Damn, 619 already.
Yeah, I need to get the rest of the runes for the other one.
Right. Oh, one of the other pieces I got out of Bountiful Delves was bracers, which I crafted with my spark yesterday with an embellishment. So it was like, oh, good. So much work for so little benefit. Oh, this is the node that like spawns in the wall.
This is the first tier in like I think like pre-Legion, where I have to have 3 different weapons with different rune forges on it.
Oh wow, that's really weird.
Typically, you always just go for like the Fallen Crusader, Razor Ice.
Right.
They have like talents in there now that let you put the Razor Ice without even having the rune forge, so it tells you to use one of the tank ones, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess maybe it's just like more stats right now, so it's like...
Yeah, it gives you 6% stats like a mini Kings.
Happy, what primal did you use to upgrade that to a 619?
Primal? Holy shit.
Yeah.
What are those?
You know, like the big thing?
The ruined
okay,
Harbinger Nascent Crest or Nascent
City
Ruined
of Threads.
Harbinger Crest.
Where are you getting those at?
You gotta buy it from the enchanting vendor and then find an enchanter to enchant it for you.
You gotta combine it with 60 crests of your desired level.
Actually, it's 45.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A little
but then
discount.
the next one, the gilded one, is like 90.
Oh no.
Instead of 60 that it was last time, yeah.
So you use 45 of each crest to combine it.
45 of the ruined to make one of the primals or whatever you want to call them.
I just walked in the door in here and died to gore splatter from
there.
the second boss. Okay then.
Oh, is it broken?
I think it's fine. Something was weird there for me and Pharaoh, but
Just typically how far you guys been progressing since moving over here?
we're about, I would say we're about 2 hours ahead.
I mean, last year we didn't even attempt Razagath. When he first came out.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's, I mean, the first week of Vault of the Incarnates was like, because we had 30 and Dathia was the way it was, like, we just kind of brick walled there, and that cost us like an entire night almost. I mean, I would say like normal full clear and 2 heroic bosses in 4 hours is exceptionally good. Like, if we finish Sunday there, I'd be like, yeah, that seems good. Like, I'm happy with that. I mean, we might be able to get a a third boss or something maybe this week, which would be incredible. All right, let's get to Show Naruto. Is everybody in here?
Which was the captain guy is pretty easy.
Yeah. I might, if it's looking wonky, I might cut numbers on Sunday. Like, if we're close on something, you know. What happened?
One of my orbs, but
Ah.
Shockwave. Interrupt. Shockwave.
Alright, I'm gonna not heroic leap out of the circle.
Defensive. Shockwave. Defensive. Shockwave. Shockwave. Defensive. Defensive. Shockwave.
You know what? How many Valor? Okay. I want to cap Valor Stones. I got a little distracted by the AMZ on that first puddle. I didn't move fast enough.
Ansurek has eyes everywhere. You'll need to blind them to meet the Vizier.
Ah.
I could weave. One of Ansurek's spies has fallen.
This part is gonna be so fun when that timer's
That's a
ticking.
fucking long way around the building.
Yeah. Can't wait till we're doing this and the timer's counting down.
Another spy has fallen. This cannot be.
What the hell was that? Why are they all yelling? Okay. One more. I'm starting to get the hang of where all this stuff is, I think. it like a fixed pattern on Mythic? That would be nice if that
Seems
was
like
the
they
case.
always spawn in pretty much the same area.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just fixed on Mythic. Be appreciated. Man, Mount Thane feels so good. Oh my god. Just unleashing the lightning.
Much better. Come to me and I will help you as agreed. Your target is the Grand Splicer, Izo. Her drive for innovation meshed well with Ansurek's thirst for ascension. Stay close and be quiet.
Okay. Got my first piece of the heroic tier set. I've warmed up to it a bunch. It's cooler than I thought it was.
Once the home of our sacred evolution. Izo
Yo, salted pork. The floating, like the combat text, that's default. It's a toggle in the interface options. It's not as robust as I would really like. What I want to see is blocked and absorbed incoming damage, but you know, whatever. I'll take what I can get. I used to use this thing called mixed scrolling battle text that was like the old school combat text. That stopped being updated like years ago, I think. But it was very similar to like vanilla WoW battle text. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how I understand if I'm taking damage from when I don't expect to be, right? Like environmental damage or something. It's just, you know. So I can glance and like, okay. Or like, oh, did I reflect that or whatever? I wish it would show me blocks and absorbs, but you know. Oh, that thing's moving. Okay. I'm learning. Came in here yesterday and I didn't understand that the swirly thing I had to have people soak with me and kind of just blew up.
Our strands are strong. None will pass.
We're already starting to curve out pretty hard against zeros, I feel like. I got quite a few upgrades since yesterday. Nothing major, but still, I mean, even the little stuff starts adding up. I think zeros are kind of a sucker way to gear because like it's just so unreliable, but it's all, you know. You get that and you get delves and that's it. You only got 4 delves a day if you have keys. Probably end up doing just an absurd amount of zeros like tomorrow and over the weekend. I'll tell you what, I still have a bunch of keys. Doing 4 Bountiful Delves a day is like quite a time commitment at the moment at tier 8. They're pretty hard. Like, you definitely gotta dial it in. I mean, you can do it at your own pace, but damn, it took me a long time to get through the ones I did today.
Watch your step.
It's pretty cool to be able to get like normal raid quality loot just from playing soloable content. I'm gonna try starting him away from the center slightly. Just make sure we get the orbs, I guess. I'm pretty sure we have to absorb them. It seems like he gets energy from that, then he does his big AoE.
Defensive. Help so. Help so. Watch your step.
The pursuit of perfection can be messy.
Ooh, these are nice. Pretty nice upgrade. Well, it's a kind of a haste downgrade, but take the item
Did we
level.
do this one yesterday, or was it the first time doing this one?
We,
we
did it, yeah. We did it like early in the day, right?
Start with both spider dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Watch your step.
Dark Barge. I had to learn how to do the frost soak thing in the second boss. It's like immediately died the first time.
Of transformation.
Run.
Maybe I should be running Spear. Seems like there's a lot of stuff that skitters around and that holding in place would be good. I'm gonna switch it up if we do another one.
Witness the glory of our ascension. Watch your
I don't know. It seemed fine. Hit wall, stand there. Why not? Damn, I really should I should have saved Avatar there for just like a little bit. Easy.
Ansurek will be absolutely furious when she learns of Izo's demise. I cannot wait to witness it.
It's a typical start of the season for me.
What's that mean?
0 loot.
I guess I'm gonna call it a night early tonight.
Alright, man.
Good one.
Later on. What should we do next?
You guys saved to the other one?
I'm not saved to anything except this one.
Well, since we're here, we might as well do.
Yep.
That's alright. I can switch to my warrior.
What is it? What's it called?
Arakara?
Yeah, Arakara. I don't know why I keep calling
I don't know. Her if you put a Z in there, but there's no Z.
Yeah, it sounds better, I guess. What's Gobi at? Invite Gobi to fill another spot.
He's AFK, but I'm hitting him up. I'm gonna bounce back to town because I need to spend some Valor Stones before I cap. Question is what am I gonna spend them on, but
Step away for like 5 minutes. Wait for the fifth.
let's see. Give Gobi a couple. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually trying to play or what. Let's see.
Why does this guy have a quest? I have Lore Master. You shouldn't have a quest anymore.
Because they put new quests out, and there are quests that aren't part of Lore Master also.
They put new quests out?
Yeah, there's some.
Ugh.
Like especially in Ashkahet.
Yeah, I feel like I've done everything in here, but I guess I didn't do this guy's. I guess it's more rep.
I guess I'll just use the the weathered crests.
Yeah, grab a drink real quick.
Like the weathered crests are like useless, right? Why do I have these? So the carved... The weathered ones are the really bad ones, right? Outdoor activities, raid finder. Carved is normal. I really wish they would just stack these in terms of... In order of... Alright. Yeah, we just burn these up. I'm sure I'll just replace them. We should have a catalyst charge now, although I wouldn't super recommend using it until you open your vault on Tuesday. But we get one every other week, I believe.
If needed, I will answer the call.
Alright. We're getting there. Yeah, I got these, so I'm hoping something decent, not a shoulder, and then, you know.
I have no hero pieces. I didn't get time to do all the delves now.
Yeah, yeah, I got a neck from the Dells, which was cool, and
I don't even know if I'll have time to do them.
dude, it took me like all day to get 4 of them done. Okay, we just went
I got
offline.
some assignments that I got to do over the weekend, so.
Yeah, my thing with like doing them in a group is just like,
I mean, you can plow them in a group. You're talking about Dell is probably like
yeah,
30, 40 minutes.
like I'm not against it, but it's just like the whole point, the whole benefit for me is being able to do it solo and like whenever I can just sit in there and do it, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But like right now, they are better to do than dungeons, I guess. But
Yeah,
you can only
they're
do
not
4
good.
good ones a day, and you gotta have keys. I mean, I have enough keys for a couple more days, and then after this week, it's really not gonna matter that much.
I don't have somebody else, a friend. Did we say anything?
He didn't. I just texted him.
Foundation.
Forgot his phone number too.
I mean, if he doesn't get back to me in a minute, we'll just ping the Discord, and I'm sure somebody will want to go. Good, we said no. Got a bunch of stuff I gotta do out here. Which one's Arakara? Not that. Not that. Where the hell is it?
Eight healers sign up next week. I don't think we ever had 8 healers in the guild.
Probably not. But Tigo's gonna come with us.
Tia.
No, Tigo.
Oh, Tigo.
Yeah. Here you go. Lose a mage, gain a mage. I'm sort of I'm holding my breath, waiting for Pharaoh to hit me up. Like, yeah, I'm going back to the Demon Hunter.
He's there to talk to me today about it.
Like, the casting, the hard casting, is not what he likes to do, and he's just dying so much. Like, I know every time he's going, if I could have just fell rushed out of that, god damn it.
Say he's gonna give him another week.
Yeah. I think his thing with DH was just like he didn't think it was fun to play, so that's kind of a bummer if he ends up going with that.
At all?
I think they just didn't spruce it up enough, so
Momentum's kind of shitty to play too.
yeah.
Like anything where you have to like spring and sprung and constantly move to like get your damage out.
Yeah, it's just obnoxious.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Maybe he needs summon.
Yeah, I do. Fine.
Okay. Okay. See if these things will come with me.
Did this earlier. Coming at you so much. Bricks cannot keep you up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, 1 second here. I forgot something. Okay. didn't have anything. Yo, Fire Devin, what up? Welcome back. Nice to see you. Oh man, you still got greens? That's you know, I felt pretty bad about my luck, but I guess you got it worse than I do. I had some bad luck with my keys on 8s. Like I got some stuff, but I got 3 cloaks today. But man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's frustrating. I think we gotta like clear this platform out. We'll want the space for the boss. It's not stunnable. I thought you could stun them and stop that, but I guess not. I got first in the shrill. Or it's not going to cast it. Ow. The same trinket 3 times? Oh, dude, that is so frustrating.
So we're gonna have both Shockwave and Thornbolt together now.
Yep. You get all the toys.
Yeah.
They moved Shockwave way up the tree this expansion too, like.
Yeah.
Well, Devin, have fun with Prot Warrior. I think it feels great right now. I really love Mountain Thane. I mean, it felt great in Dragonflight too. Like, I mean, I always liked the spec, obviously, but Mountain Thane is just too cool. It looks and sounds great, and the extra rage gen is nice. The extra damage is nice. The extra control you can get is nice if that's what you want with the Stormbolt. I played Colossus a tiny little bit, and it's cool, but yeah, I'm good.
Defensive.
I like how all the I like all the synergy with Demolish, but you know, Mountain Thane was just what I wanted from the jump when they showed it at BlizzCon.
Defensive.
Gloves, anybody?
I'll take him. Stat stuck, but still better than what I have.
Oh, nice. Well, thanks for checking out TSE. Always appreciate that. Hope you dig it. We've had some pretty fun discussions lately. I feel like the show's been pretty. It's been pretty fun to talk about War Within because there's just so much going on. You know, I mean, it's always fun when a new expansion's out, but I think it's safe to say that Spencer and I are both really enjoying this one so far. Like super high level. Like, I don't know, man. I love Dragonflight. Truly, it was one of my favorites, but this is off to a better start, I think. Just because the storytelling is so strong and the flexibility with warbands plus delves. Nice. 2020. That's, I mean, it's a pretty long time. It's about half our run so far, you know. So it's getting pretty far back there. And yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, like, a big thing we want to do with the show is to highlight what to do with your time in the game, and we want people to enjoy the game and play it because, you know, we dig it, and you need other people to play with. So glad we got you on track to. I mean, I'm sure you're finding all kinds of fun stuff to do in War Within. Dude, for giant spider monsters, these things have some pretty small hitboxes. Gotta kill the big dude because he makes all the other stuff take no damage. Not no damage, but not very much. Yeah, I get that for sure. I mean, like, there's just so much shit to do. I played, you know, a lot yesterday, and then I walk away at like 1 a.m. going, damn, I can't wait to play in the morning. There's so much other stuff I want to go do. I do think, I mean, I have 480s. I think it's too much for me to maintain right now. You can't skip this thing, can you? Nope. Like, I haven't done anything on any alts yet this week, and it's like, man, I gotta at least, like, I was thinking, like, well, I'll use all my keys and everything. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I will. I think maybe the biggest thing is still to just try to collect the weekly keys on them so that I can do Bountiful Delves when I have time. Even if I won't be doing 8s on that whole stable, but 8s are pretty damn hard to, like, solo right now. I didn't fail any of the ones I did today, but one of them in particular got a little hairy. I was like, eh. That. was not. Jesus. Just know where to put them. Woo. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I mean, like, having them leveled early is pretty cool. When Dragonfly came out, I think I did the monk right away, like right in that launch window. The druid took a little longer, and then it kind of took, you know, a lot longer for some of the other ones. I got 4 done out of the gate. Also, like, Warbound gear will help out with that a lot, you know? Just kind of toss something to attune and get a little leg up on getting into something. Wow. Not using the spear enough, probably. Yeah, I mean, Warrior's my favorite, right? Of course, my main, one and only. I would never main anything except Warrior. Monk is. I really enjoy Monk, although Dragonflight Brewmaster was a little much for me. It's a bit friendlier, seemingly, in War Within. They streamlined it quite a bit, I feel like. It's still complicated, but there's so much less setup with cooldowns and stuff. Dude, we've got that Ravager down, hopefully just in time. Druid is actually like the big surprise for me so far. Elun's Chosen's really fun. Laser Bear. Which is like not even really the thing that I like about Guardian, but it's just, it's so fun in this expansion. I forget what she does. I just did it yesterday. You think I'd remember, but... Whoa.
your step.
Amazing. Stunned, rooted, forever. Avatar was like just barely on cooldown when I get rooted. How are you actually supposed to handle that vacuum mechanic?
That's advanced.
Yeah. Like if you stand in the puddles, it stops you moving, but you're rooted for like 10 seconds. So like, that's not good.
I don't know, I'll probably have to read up on it.
I guess you can. I mean, it says the black blood can be destroyed to free the player, so I guess there must be something you can kill, but it's not obvious. And like, I mean, I could break it with Avatar, but sitting on Avatar for that is not really practical. Like, Avatar needs to be used when it's available, you know? Yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, give Guardian a shot. It's pretty fun. Like, check out Elune's Chosen and shoot some lasers. Yeah, that was a mess, but we got there. Should we do something else?
You guys want to go?
Rookery? We should do Rookery and call it a night.
Is that avian M0?
Oh, yeah, it's not. That's right.
Stone Vault. Or Grimbatal was my vote, but it's up to you guys.
No, what you do? I'm up for whatever. Either one of those is fine with me.
Good stone.
Okay, yeah, let's go stone.
Switch back to content.
Sure. Where are we at here? Okay. No danger of capping Valor Stones. It's probably faster to just like physically fly down here than to take a flight path. It's probably our last one for the night. I will say, I guess if somebody really wants to do something else, I'd be up for it, but I think tomorrow will be a bunch of M0s. We're not raiding, so what have I done for gold? I mean, mostly just like my slash played on this character is 671 days. So mostly just like play the account for 20 years. I wouldn't say there's like, I've never really actively tried to make gold. I just like play the game a lot. I didn't tag it. Yeah, that's about it. You know, just that kind of, just that amount of play over the years. Get a couple big scores here and there with like BOEs or something, you know, but yo, Trey Bob, what up? Welcome, nice to see you. It's going very well. We got who is it? It's Tigo. We finished up normal raid. Got the Ansurek kill. We got first 2 heroic, which was nice. One shot the first boss. Second boss took a little bit more, but we got there. Just doing some zeros. Anybody needs summon? I did get mounts from the weeklies. I got this from Spreading the Light. That's pretty cool. From one of the bags from doing the little, I guess it's from doing the repeatable quests out there. I got that like the first week. I was like, okay. I just went and cleared the whole map out, you know, and did all that. Okay.
So here we are. High Speaker Ida. Or is it just Ida? He's way from the hall of awakening into the school. He's probably running like a freaking moose.
Wow. Oh, you get the a mech. That's super cool. Those are cool looking. Hopefully it's the kind of thing that has like streak protection on it or something. It would, because like, you know, whatever. I'll do Awakening the Machine every week for this season or whatever. Like, as long as it's relevant, I'm gonna do it. So be nice not to have to come back here 2 expansions from now going, oh, maybe this week I'll get that mech suit. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to make it rare, but give me some streak protection, that's all. I'm not really much of a mount collector anyway, so. Yeah, the engineering one is pricey, man. Every day I log into this game and I thank the Titans that I don't have the mount collector disease. Yeah, the engineering one is big bucks, baby.
Technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Intruders approaching. Sys activated.
Watch your step.
PvPing, yeah, that's me all the way. PvPing for Glad Mounts. What up, man? Good to see you. It's like there goes the 2 things that I do not want to do in this game. PvP and grind mounts. Jesus, man.
Watch your step.
Ooh, I got the taunt trinket. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't know if it's actually good. I had a lower item level version of it. It's like when you taunt something.
That seems pretty good.
It's kind of cool. I had a lower item level version of it, and it procs off a challenging shout too, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I haven't done any PvP since BFA, to be honest. I actually quite enjoyed War Mode in BFA, doing outdoor PvP stuff. 5-stack with my buddies and just run around and like terrorize people with the incursions and all that. Because like, I don't like to play DPS specs, and what are you going to do as a tank in PvP if it's not world PvP? Like, okay, in some battlegrounds, it's like, yeah, use the tank spec, but not really. Yeah, it was pretty cool, War Mode. I mean, I really like the outdoor world PvP stuff they did in Legion too, the watchtowers and all that. And then, like, what was it? Was it 8.1 when they put in the incursion things? And it was like, oh, here's these, like, rotating limited time world quests that are, like, specific to the faction war. That I love that shit, man. Just annoy the shit out of people. Exactly. That's what I love to do. That's why I love playing ETC and Heroes of the Storm. It's like, oh, you want to do that? Well, I don't want you to. Just move. Move over here. Actually stand still for a minute. That was my shit. Yeah, Delves is a really nice addition to the rotation. It's a little weird right now because the good rewards from Delves, like, it's pretty hard to do an 8 right now, like, solo. But I think I'm going to end up getting a lot of mileage out of the system. And I'm really excited for the possibilities with, you know, as they continue to add Delves, different kinds of stories they could tell inside them, and maybe Delves in, like, old world content. I mean, there should be Delves in, like, Quel'Thalas and Northrend when we go back there, right? No, I don't think we'll do shaman tanks in retail. There's no room for a 7th tank, in my opinion. You don't need it. It'd be cool, like thematically it'd be cool, but I don't know what the niche would be, really. They're gonna do a new tank. I just want a Blade Master class. The tanks with mirror images. That would be so cool. I don't know how it would work, but that's my dream. For many years now. What is this thing doing all the way over here?
Target change. Watch your step.
Yeah, I mean, SOD is a different animal, right? You only have the 8 classes per faction, so...
Neat.
Look for a service
Oh, nice.
nearby. You should be able to take a mine cart back to central processing.
Oh, you mean Baelgrim, like the Storm Rider guy? I don't know, I only ever did it as a tank, so... Storm Riders are like warrior shaman. Storm Rider should be a hero talent. Sub-spec. Uh-oh. These have like a huge stacking damage taken debuff. Those guys look like nothing, but they stack like 5% damage taken on me with their melee swings. So I'm just like instantly at 13 stacks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They kind of teased and sort of gave a wink and a nod to Drakthir getting different classes, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe they would do it, but I think it's tough. I don't think you need 7 tank specs. A tank that wears mail armor would be good though, I guess. Just to round it out a bit, but I don't know. Also, like, what would you do? Just get rid of... What would you get rid of? Or give them 4 specs like druids? Make them like hard talent and make it enhancement, but you hard talent into tank or DPS. Well, if you give everyone 4 specs, then Druid gets a 5th, right? I think hero talents were the nail in the coffin for my Blade Master dream. I mean, they were never going to do Blade Master anyway, but...
In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Okay, try to kill him evenly. Make sure to move to the exhaust vent that doesn't have the fire on it. Yeah.
Interrupt 2. Run to edge of defensive.
God, I thought I was out of that.
Well.
Interrupt 2.
I don't think we can do it, I'm dead. Yeah, don't be in the middle of the room.
Interrupt 1.
I think we're gonna time it, guys.
No. It's like way wider than you think it is.
It also one-shots on normal difficulty.
Yeah.
The first week, I think. Like, what's this giant thing coming through? It won't do anything.
Seems fine. Rep is going okay. I mean, I'm at least 12 with everything. I'm not really focusing on anything in particular. I just kind of do everything on the map, you know? They kind of mix it up a bit this time. It's like you don't get a lot of little rep. You kind of just get it in these huge chunks, and you got to decide where it goes, which is pretty cool, I guess. Okay.
Interrupt 1. Defensive. Interrupt team. Run to edge of lane. Defensive. Interrupt 1.
Check the vent soon.
Defensive. Interrupt team. Watch your Watch your step. Defensive. Interrupt 1. Run.
Get more into the caster.
Interrupt 2. Defensive. Watch your step.
Check the vents.
Watch your
Just keep moving.
defensive.
Slow up on him. So just the other dude will just straight up kill me.
Defensive. Watch your Interrupt 2. Defensive.
Nice.
Look for another mine cart.
I mean,
We might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
yeah, I don't really know that there's like a best way to farm it. I mean, you know, what Devin says, make sure you do all the quests, do all the world map, you know, all the world quest stuff on the map. Make sure you do Awakening the Machine every week. Yeah, rares I think are daily rep, right? I mean, I haven't been farming rares or anything, but you know, stop in and kill them when you see them up. Do you get rep from turning in the wax every 10 wax turn-ins or whatever? Does that give rep? I don't remember. Of course, like, do your weekly event. Like, your weekly event quest right now is 10 world quests, and you we're getting bonus rep, so make sure you're doing all that, and then you get to pick your token. So if that's the one you want, you can pick it. Get a rank just from that. Yeah, I mean, Ringing Deeps was like really long. I thought the story was incredible, though. I loved it. Hellafall is cool looking, but I don't really. There's something about the Arathi that I do not like. Like, these are the cool ones, and they're shady as hell.
There he is. Look at him. Beyond, he seems like poetic justice, but
Wait till we get to the ones that are still from the Empire at some point.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
Yeah, they're zealots, and like these are the good ones, I think. Right? That's the impression that I get.
Attack.
Yeah, I mean, all the story stuff is really good. I think it's less like the contents of the story and more just like the way the story is told. Like, the presentation is so strong, it's so front and center. And they tell it through so many different methods, you know.
Attack. Watch your step.
Like, it's such a focus of your experience leveling through and everything. The way they introduce the new characters and all that. Yeah, I mean, the production value is just so high. There's so much there's so many different types of IGCs, and there's so much voiceover. Like, yeah, they just really went all out. I mean, it's the way it needs to be, I think. I mean, it's a AAA game in 2024 that you're asking people to subscribe to. Like, it should have mega high production value, you know? And if part of it was they were feeling the heat from 14 and they needed to step up the storytelling and the production because of 14, good. That's the way it's supposed to work, man, you know? Jesus, this stuff hurts. Alright, try not to drop the puddles like along the outside edges of the room if you could possibly avoid it. Try to leave like a lane. And if you get the debuff, check your debuff frames. If you get the debuff, get near a portal but not into it.
Spread. Safe now. Safe now. Spread.
Woo. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't just do all the storytelling through novels. Like, you can't expect players to, like, do that. So, the portals are for the debuff that you get, not the purple circle around you. Well, there's like a debuff that goes out. I don't know if it goes out on everybody or it goes on a couple people at a time. And when you get near one of the portals, it like vacuums it off of you. The puddles, like, they go on the ground and then they shrink over time. I don't know what the best way to handle it is, really, but the thing is, like, I think on Mythic, like, every time the portal vacuums a debuff, it then moves, and they always move around the outside of the room, so, like, I don't know. If there's just puddles all over the back wall, then it's kind of hard to safely get to the vacuums. I don't know.
The pull range on the debuff is larger than the puddle.
Yeah, it's pretty far, actually.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
The game decided I'm done. It
Well.
crashed on me.
Well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, maybe we'll get some plate stack zeros going in the evening.
Yep.
All right, thanks, y'all. Talk to you later. Okay, well, that was good. I mean, the problem with Shadowlands was the setup was stupid. You know, it just was. Like, going to the Afterlife, dude, that's, like, not... It's just... I was a Fraziabi, you know, who was a creep on top of everything else. And And Trey, like, they did lay Christy off, but she didn't work on WoW. She worked in story and franchise development, which is not the same thing. She might have ended up taking jobs doing some WoW prose or fiction or whatever. I mean, she wrote how many Warcraft novels before she worked there? Like, I'm sure they'll work with her again at some point on something. But she didn't work on the game itself. Well, I got new legs. The stats aren't good, but we just gotta take the item level, right? I'm still sitting at 27% haste on gear or something, so it's not great, but 598, we're getting there. I mean, we got a ton of upgrades today. It's just none of it feels great. It's not the stuff I really would have wanted. But whatever. See how those bountiful delves feel tomorrow. Probably a bit better. They were kind of tough today. Yeah, it's nice when well, right before expansion we had a trial of style week where transmog is free, which always feels great. And that's when I was like playing all my alts and leveling up and stuff, and I was just like transmogging away, and I'm like, this is awesome. And then it ended, and I'm like, oh yeah, because like when you're leveling up those alts or like grabbing gear from Radiant Echoes, it was just like you're replacing stuff every 20 minutes, dude. Like trying to maintain a Mog was just, it was not worth it. I guess I'll do this. I'll give you 10 Ironclaw ore for some acuity. I mean, biggest thing for skill ups, like if you'll notice my spec tree, I'm kind of just like, I mean, I started armor smithing, right? And I just learned all the sub specs, and then you have like a ton of recipes, and then you do all your first crafts and all that. That's like one of the biggest things, I think. The thing I did differently this time than in Dragonflight. I'm gonna do this for this guy. That should be fine. I don't know why we're recrafting this. Oh, let me use my thing. Let's do this. The patron orders are really the thing that we needed with work orders and Dragonflight. Like, just being able to interact with your profession on a consistent basis and get a tangible reward is really nice. You know, in Dragonflight, sometimes it was just, I mean, there was just nothing to do, you know? If you wanted to craft, it was like, well, like, players aren't going to put in that many requests, and then there's so much competition for them. Yeah, okay. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out, though. Really fun stream. We had a great night of WoW, really. Like, finishing up normal prog. I mean, it was normal prog. that was cool. Only took a few pulls. We didn't really do it super clean, but whatever. She died, so do it better next time. 2 heroic bosses is really tight. It's, I mean, we still got 2 hours of raid left for the week, so we'll see what else we can do this week. And the cool thing is too, like, I can gear up between now and then, right? Like, zeros, yeah, but more so, you know, delves. I got keys for a bunch more bountiful delves, so maybe I'll get lucky with some 603 pieces for Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. I want to try to get a plate stack going and just do a bunch of M0s for a couple hours. So maybe I'll stream that if we end up doing it. But I don't know. No promises. Maybe we'll see. Sunday I'll be streaming Raid Prog, so we'll see. You know how that goes. See if we get anything else. If we get really like hard stuck, I might cut the group down to a smaller sample size. Try to do it with like 20 or 18 or something. Or maybe we'll just end up doing normal or something, which would be fun. Just take the monk out like first week. I don't know. Yeah, Devin, I agree. It was just like the work orders was cool, but it's just it wasn't consistent enough. You know, it wasn't like the way that you did your profession like every day or whatever. You kind of have that potential in this one, which is awesome. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate you. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.